Thank you. Let's switch gears now and talk about the crisis rocking the APC. The center appears not to hold any longer for the ruling All Progressives Congress APC as its national chairman Adams Oshiomhole faces a stiff opposition within its own house. An Abuja High Court today granted an order of interim injunction stopping Mr. Adams Oshiomhole from parading himself as the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress. Ruling on an application brought before it, the court by Comrade Mustafa Salihu and 5 others, Justice Dalami Senchi, granted the order on the ground that the plaintiffs have been able to show that Comrade Adams Oshiomhole was suspended by Esaka West Ward 10, his own word, in Edo State. According to Justice Senchi, political parties must be bound by their own constitution. He notes that having been suspended by his word, Comrade Oshiomhole is restrained from functioning as a party's national chairman pending the hearing and the determination of the substantive suit. Hearing has now been fixed for April the 7th and 8th in 2020. Well, the atmosphere in Benin City, in Edo State, the home state of APC national chairman Adams Oshiomhole, is that of rejoicing from its opposition led by Governor Godwin Obaseki. The All Progressives Congress in Edo says that they has received the information and the news with mixed feelings over the Abuja High Court position and asked the party's national chairman to step aside from the office.
Happy this morning that our position has been vindicated by a competent court of law. This is not a time to rejoice. For us, it is a very sad commentary. Not only because we helped to put that man in office, but because we also have a responsibility to ensure that whatever he does rubs off on the rest of us.
Let's break this down and see what it means. Wait for a moment. What does this mean? The ruling party, perhaps, what you will call the #1 political party in Nigeria, because the party that controls the presidency, controls the majority of the National Assembly, has majority of states across the country controlled by the party, has its own national chairman that has been suspended by the court, at least for now, until the hearing of that suit. So what does this mean for our politics, our democracy, and internal politics? Let's get talking, everyone, on these issues. I have the man who took this case to court, Mr. Mustafa Salihu, the APC Deputy National Chairman Northeast, and Mr. Klatus Obun, an APC chieftain, a former lawmaker. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming on tonight. Let me begin with you, Mr. Salihu. You took this case to court. The same position was being sought in Edo State, but now in Abuja is being granted. What could be so bad to the extent that your colleague, your leader, the national chairman, you took him to court to remove him? Why?
Actually, Sean, as you said earlier, this matter is in court, and we just got interim order now restraining the chairman to parade himself as chairman, and orders we sought for. There's a limit to what I will say on the matter, because I don't want to be found subject to the court. But what I think I can say is we are looking at the serious harm that can result from faulting our own constitution. As a political party, all of us took oath of office as the leaders of this party to uphold the constitution. It's not by might or power that we are here and we are pretending over the affairs of this party. It's the constitution that gives us the power and mandate this power to us, so much so that people now obey us and see us as leaders. But once we now begin to disrespect that constitution, variably or invariably, we are diminishing our own power. And in the end, the result will be anarchy. What transpired between the chairman and his state, I don't know. But it's in the constitution of this country, of the party. If you check Article 21, that if there's any a problem or any grievance against a member or an executive member of the party, a petition should be written to any executive position, any executive organ. And here they say executive organ. That means any working committee is not allowed to receive or work on the petition, neither a working committee, state local government committee or the state. But all these levels, they have executive committees, which is wider. And I want to believe the framers of this constitution had in mind to do away with biases. If you say like 5, 6, 10 people will come and sit, they may be biased. That's the executive committee, which is large. Now, executive committee of the ward, somebody wrote a petition to them, and they now see his actions in Benin, that is anti-party activities causing disharmony and what have you, all the charges they level, they now suspend him from there. And that decision was forwarded to local government, and the local government, as in line with the Article 21, still affirmed the position. And now forwarded to state, and state affirmed the position article in respect in the tandem with the Article 21. It was now forwarded to the National Secretariat. Where I have problem is that the National Secretariat works, there's head of secretariat, which is the National Secretary, and there is the executive, head of the executive, which is the National Chairman. When this matter comes, and this is a matter that affecting you as a chairman, I felt he was not supposed to now sit and chair the meeting that will look into this petition. Because as a working committee, we don't even have the right to even consider that petition. What we need to do is to look at the petition and forward it to NEC. Then he sat on the matter as a chairman and also dismissed the petition, that the petition has no merit. What happened to the doctrine of nemo juris in Kasaswa? You cannot be a judge in your own matter. There is so much locus classicus, that's cases that shows that you are not supposed to sit on your own matter. Once the matter affects you, you have to recuse yourself, allow other person to sit on that matter and decide whether you are guilty.
All right.